Hello everyone, and welcome back to more Metroid Prime Remastered. Last episode, we died, and you know what? I'll be honest with you, I stopped recording after the last episode. I had to take a break. This is a new recording session. I haven't touched the game in like a week. That's how upset I've been. And, so today we're gonna try again. I think that, last episode was probably not the best well executed, so we're going to be a little bit safer this time. I have not, again, like I said, I haven't touched the game in over a week because I needed a break from it. There's a couple other reasons that I wanted to talk about today. I think today's going to be an interesting story time episode. This one and however many it takes me to tell this story, but we're going to talk about some fun stuff today. And yeah, first thing I wanted to bring up before we actually get started here, let me make sure I actually know how to play the game here real quickly. Okay. I know how to switch between those things. I know how to switch between those things. I know what button turns me into a ball, and I know what it turns me not into a ball. That's how you shoot. That's how you use missiles. Awesome. Okay. So, a comment from Lady_Z. I do read all. By the way, if you put a comment on my video, I may not respond within the first day. It depends on if I'm at work. Actually, most of the time, if it's the Tuesday episode, I am at work. But I may not always reply because I'm at work or I'm busy. But I do read your comments and I do try to reply to them to the best of my abilities. And Lady Z has given me a very insightful comment. They said that the ice beam is a good weapon, but there are some situations where it's faster beams that work better. They also said they weren't going to laugh about the last episode. By the way, this is going up before today, the Thursday episode. If you're watching the Thursday episode, it actually is going to go up in a couple hours, so that's exciting. I'm trying to get the recording done before I have other stuff going on today, so that's exciting. Anyway, that was the last episode that is uploaded, and now we're continuing on here. You're going to see the episode that will go up today, the one where I died, quite literally after I record this. So I won't get to see your guys' comments for that, but that's okay. I'll see them afterwards, and you guys can laugh at me all you like then. But anyway, let me tell you something that I decided to do. I know the game hasn't updated with it, but I turned the hint system back on. And let me tell you why I turned this hint system back on. When I played the original Super Metroid, and I have played a little bit of Metroid 1, most of the pathways, at least in Super Metroid, were a little bit more linear. It was a little bit easier to determine where you were supposed to go. There was less, I don't want to say obscurity, but like I do feel like Metroid Prime, I love the game, but it is a little confusing. Excuse me. And it is easy to get lost in this game. There have been many points throughout this playthrough where I'm like, you know what, I just want to turn this back on, and I've decided not to. Mostly for pride reasons, but I've decided that I am turning the hint system back on so that I know where I'm supposed to go and I do not get lost. You're upset, that is totally okay. You can tell me how upset you are in the comments. Some of my friends have told me to turn it back on, and I am finally just doing it this time. Also, when it comes to the ice beam, I am going to use the ice beam first to freeze enemies, but that's about it. Well, who's shooting at me? That's shooting at me. I do need to be careful because the guys coming up later down the line here. I'm gonna turn this down a little bit. I hope it's not that loud. It's loud for me. Ow. Holy cow, these things hurt. These things hurt. And I don't like it here. Let me change this. I don't like you guys. Alright, there we go. I mean, okay, I'm gonna be honest with you. Security system is top notch. I can't fault you for that. Now, if I do remember correctly, we need to scan. We need to scan two different things, and these are both the things that need to be scanned in order to open the door. That is correct. And I'll be honest with you, I don't really know what our main goal is for going through here. I mean, like, so far, it's just been go from area to area, but that's part of the reason why the hint system has been reactivated, is for that purpose. Alright. Yep, that's the turret system. Oh, this is a mega... Oh, wow, it's even better. It's an even better turret. Alright, if that's the case... Is there a way to turn it off? Alright, one down. Ow. Yeah, we're just gotta play chicken with it. Okay. Just gotta play chicken until it's gone. Until it's destroyed. Okay, there we go. Now, I do remember last time I, that's what turns it off. Well, if I have to come back through here, I know what turns it off. Now, last time I, played this game, I was having issues with, getting through some specific stuff. Hi there, buddy. Oh, there's two of you. There we go. Now there is 0 of you. And we've got most of my health back, which is good. I kind of would like all of my health to be here because I'm gonna need it when I get further down here. Anyway, I can't remember what I was saying. We're just gonna move along. Let's talk about why, the past couple of weeks have been a little weird for me. Because, like, it's been... not to be weird or to sugarcoat or anything, but the last few weeks have been a little weird for me. I don't like talking about mental health a whole lot because it's like, it's one of those things where I don't feel like, it's something I need people to worry about. I don't want people to really worry about that kind of stuff, but it has been something that's been like up and down for me, and I kind of wanted to explain what's been going on in this kind of video here, now that it is something that I feel like has, for the most part, passed. I don't feel like it's an issue that much anymore, and because I don't feel like it's that much of an issue, I feel okay explaining kind of what happened. Alright, there's more dudes here. I got these guys. Now these guys, I believe, if I remember correctly, these guys can only be damaged from the cannon that their color matches here. Yeah. I don't really know exactly a good way to avoid you, except by playing chicken with you. There we go. You're the elite guys. Now you're dead. Is that it? Oh, there's a third one. Shoot. One moment I use my hand to check something. Come on. Oh, they do so much damage to you. Holy cow. There we go. Okay. I know now. I don't stop until the music is down. Okay. Well, just like my mental health, these guys have been kind of pushing on my mind recently, and I've been trying to neglect it so that it doesn't haunt me. But I will talk about it. I will talk about it now. I think there was another door. Okay, hold on. I think there's another door down there that we could go into. I'm actually gonna let's head back down there. I want to see if there is actually another door. But I wanted to talk a little bit about what's been going on. So. I've been going through a bit of a dryness spell, and it's not for a lack of ideas of content. Do not get me wrong there. I have so many ideas for Warframe content that I want to put out. The thing with the Metroid stuff is I like had a moment where I didn't want to really touch Metroid that much, and it wasn't because I didn't enjoy the game. It goes back to this as well, where I just felt like a lot of dryness. I didn't feel inspired. Like, again, I had ideas for stuff like Warframe, and Metroid is literally just sit down and do this. Sit down on my chair. If I had a couch, I would sit down on I would do a Gamer Grumps style couch sitting. Not the new one, the old one with John. But I would sit down on my couch. What is in there? There's something in there. And okay, so that requires... Okay, I think we're gonna get power bombs in this area. I think it's gonna be power bombs because Bendezium I read it actually requires power bombs. Okay, so destroying these will free you. Whoa, there's a second one. Did you just clone from the first guy? That's kind of crazy. Go away. Mom does not approve of you. Thank you. I've been having a dryness spell, and I think it's because, and I think a lot of people's like, oh, don't look at your numbers, don't pay attention to statistics or stuff like that. And it's not that I pay attention to statistics and all that kind of stuff. It's more just like when I see that content isn't, okay, let me back up a little bit. I don't use statistics in kind of a similar way that... Like when people say, don't pay attention to your stats, it'll depress you. I don't really pay attention to it in the same way. I still use my stats to kind of understand what people are liking or don't liking. Because if people don't watch the video, there are a lot of people that don't watch the video, that tells me that it's not interesting and that maybe I should evaluate what people want to see and all that kind of stuff. I think I need to scan these. There we go. And so when I see that content isn't being enjoyed, or numbers that were previously like for a while, I've been having a lot of growth, and I know why that growth has been happening, and the growth has been happening because I am okay. That also requires super bones. Awesome. I don't need to read that. I've already read it in the past. But when I notice that like the same stuff isn't coming in, or people aren't jumping in as they have been, because people I'll be honest, I'm very grateful for the people that have found my work. Okay, I can double jump, right? There we go. I've been very, very, very grateful for the people that have found my work and my stuff, and I've been very willing to do more because of that. Oh, right, I can't freeze you. I have to use this against you. Alright, your buddy's dead, now it's you. There we go. But when the statistics like take a drop, it's less of a I get depressed and more of just like, okay, we have to figure out why that's happening, you know, what worked well and what we need to change so that people are enjoying content. We can get more people to move back in. And I think it led me in part, I don't think, well, actually, I don't think this is really the sole reason, but I think in part, it led me to feel like, what is it called? I think it was called imposter. I think it was making me feel a bit of imposter syndrome. If you don't know what that is, it's basically where you don't feel like the success that you've made is deserved, or you don't feel like it is... Yeah, that's basically it. You just don't feel like it's deserved. And I've been feeling that. And again, I don't think it's necessarily this that started it. I think this didn't help. This refocusing effort, because again, I don't think it was like, oh, I'm dropping off. I think of it as, this is a refocusing effort that I need to make. Do you have health down here? No, you don't. This is a refocusing effort that I need to make in order to continue entertaining. But because I was like not feeling that good, I just like this added on to me feeling like, oh, it's just not that good. I guess people don't like... I don't know. I think it played into that. Let's see, what am I doing? There we go. And, you know, there was like a week where... There was like a week where I just felt like I was, like, I don't know, I just felt like I had not been, I was not a good content creator anymore. And again, whenever something like that happens, I want to make it clear, I don't blame the people for not watching my content at all, because it's a dumb thing to say, oh, you guys aren't watching my content. I think that's a cop-out. I definitely don't think that. I think that I make entertaining content, But when I don't take the steps, oh, let me mute my phone. There we go. When I don't take the steps to make entertaining content, or make it in a way that can be seen as entertaining, or I'll go even a step further, when I don't make content that the algorithm wants to push, because here's the thing, there are steps that you need to take as a content creator to, in order to make the algorithm work for you. If you don't make the algorithm work for you, it's not going to share your stuff. You're just not going to get what you want from it. And I don't ever think that you should blame the fans or the people that watch your content. I blame myself for not, for the content just not being, shareable in the algorithm, for the algorithm not sharing it. Is there a reason for doing these? I imagine there's probably a reason for bursting all of these. We're gonna do it. I didn't do it last time, but I'm gonna do it. And so, you know, there was just a week, or two, I almost feel like it was 2 weeks, honestly. When the power went out last week, if you were not here last week, well, if you didn't watch my streams last week, my power went out at, on Thursday. No, was it Thursday? I think it was Thursday. No, it was Wednesday. It was a Wednesday. I decided to stream on a Wednesday because Calerville came out and my power went out. And because the power went out, I think that just compounded it, and I just, like, was upset. There we go. Oh, is that a missile upgrade? It is. Heck yeah. The power outage, like, compounded on it. I was just like, you know, I need a week to reset. And what I did is I basically... oh, is there just nowhere to go here? There we go. I took a week. I basically reset myself. Ow. Oh, jeez. That's a lot of health I just ate. And, when I returned, so was it Sunday? No, it was Tuesday. Alright. There's a couple of these mofos in here. There's 2 of them. There's you. Alright, 1 down. You really hurt. I would appreciate it if you stopped hurting. I have like 3 health canisters. How the hell do you do that much damage? Like, what the heck? Thank God I'm not dead. I was getting kind of close. Holy cow. Okay. I hope there's a save room in one of these areas. There better be. Hologram represents the central pillar. The pillar contains several rotating sections that can be moved to gain access to different areas. Rotation of the pillar will alter the path of the magnetic rail tracks. Alright, how do I do that? Requires power to operate. Okay, I'll be honest with you. I thought that would have worked. You know, before we actually try and mess with that, let's see what's up here. But anyway, to kind of cap it off, because I feel like, okay, we can't go anywhere. I don't know, I just wanted to say kind of what was going on, because I feel like people deserve to know. There we go. I feel like people deserve to know what's going on with my life. And again, I don't like talking about my mental health that much unless, like, I'm over it. I don't want to talk about issues with myself during the moment, because I just don't feel like... One, I don't want people to worry about me, because I don't feel like you need to worry about me that much. Okay, let me rephrase it. You're allowed to worry about me, obviously, but I don't want people to, like, be unnecessarily worried, because, I just don't feel like you should be that worried, so much. I don't know, does that make sense? I'm trying not to, like... I don't know. I just don't want to worry people. That's what I'm trying to say. I don't want to worry people. I want people to be happy. And I feel like me worrying people is not a good idea. But yeah, that's kind of what went on in my life, and I'm out of it, basically. Tuesday, I kind of got out of it, because some of the things, because again, like I mentioned, there was a refocusing effort I needed to do in order to make sure that my content got out to people that I hadn't been following, and now that I am following it, because I did figure out what I was missing, and when I figured it out, the algorithm, you know, the algorithm that I talked about, is doing better now. It's actually recommending my content. Can I turn the red pillar on the bottom? That's what I want to know. Can I turn the red pillar? If I can turn the red pillar on the bottom... I hear another space pirate. I don't know where he is, but, like, he's freaking me out. Okay, I can turn this. Yes. There we go. Yeah, that's kind of just what was happening with me. Kind of a... And I don't know, I just don't want people to worry about me. Yeah. I hope this room is I hope where we landed gets me to a save room. Whoa! Thank God I have the right thing for you. Oh gosh, I wasn't even thinking about that. Rippin' pepperonis, my buddy. I see... Bendesium. Yep, we are getting the, we must be getting that upgrade soon. Ow. That hurt. Actually, no. Let's see if we can use this, get some health back. Oh, there's a little bit of health. Can I get it? No, it's too far up there. Man, that makes me sad. That's a good chunk of health, too. Is there... Can I have a save room, please? Or some more health? Phase on mines, level 2 granted. Awesome. I kind of would like some health. Or save room. Save room would really be nice. I mean, like, I can go back up if I needed to, but I would prefer to just have one down here. I feel like we've gone far enough. It's actually... Wow, we're 25 minutes in. I tell you what, we're going to continue this story in the next episode, so make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. If you haven't, consider joining the channel for $1 a month so that you can get access to a lot of cool things. My name has been Mom, and I will be back in the next one. Bye!